Hey everyone, it's me, Dirty Honey. So today, first of all, subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you. Today we're going to be talking about instincts versus intelligence, and whether or not intelligence is a crippling factor to our existence. What do I mean by that is, so let me just kind of start with this, okay? Because in the Bible, I'm going to refer to that again. Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden were told that by God, they can have access to the entire garden except for this one tree in the middle of the garden, and the name of that tree was the tree of the knowledge of good and bad. Okay, so they weren't supposed to eat from that tree because it would fuck everything up. The serpent came, tricked Eve, Eve tricked Adam, or whatever, and eternity's fucked up, right? So now we have the knowledge of the good and bad. And so that's why we're in toil, and notice we're naked and whatever. So it seems like the knowledge of good and bad is knowledge, and so that might be recognized or seen as, or defined in one way or another as intelligence. Because knowledge, you have knowledge, that's what you use in your intellect to figure shit out, versus instinct, where you don't need knowledge. You're just like, fuck this, I know what to do. Okay, this is how I do it. I'm an animal and I kill you and eat you. That's it, done. And then I go over here, take a shit, fall asleep, whatever. Animals do what they do. They don't think twice. Okay, they're not like, let me see, if I jump over there and let me write this down. They don't do that shit. Okay, instincts. So the thing is there's a big difference between those two things. That's kind of a slicing edge, and that's how the world is involved in each one of those. The world defines what intelligence is. I can't just say I'm intelligent and that's it. I'm fucking intelligent. Done. The world has this structure that you have to fit into to follow the rules of being defined as intelligent. Okay, not any old dumbass can just go ahead and say they're intelligent, and it is the case. Whereas instincts are something that's universal, and the universe determines or defines what those instincts are, and it doesn't really give a shit about what people think. It's the instinct. Okay, so it's kind of like what you were designed to do per the creator or mother nature or whatever kind of random evolution or whatever happened, right? So the universe or God defines instincts and puts them in us, and we just do that shit, and then the world tells us what it means to be intelligent, and you have to kind of fit into that box-ish. Intelligence also has offshoots that allow us to find something new, or allow somebody who's intelligent to find something new, and that later is determined based on what they find. The outcome is it's determined as intelligence, or this guy's a dumbass and he went way over there looking for something that wasn't there. So the thought is that the instincts could potentially be the uninterrupted voice of God, and intelligence might be this crippling factor that got entered in when we ate the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, or good and bad, and that's why we're chasing our tails, because we're trying to figure it out. It's kind of like instinct is this straight shot right to it. Boom, here's how you get there. Intelligence is like the scenic route, and we're off on the scenic route using our intelligence, and we're fucking have no idea where we are, dude. We're out in the middle of the woods going over bumps. This shit looks pretty. Look at how much I'm learning and how much I understand everything, but I have no idea where the fuck I am. I'm totally lost. I admit it. I'm using my intelligence to try and figure this shit out, and it doesn't make sense. So we use our intelligence to go on this scenic route of life and understand things by experiencing them through this process. called intelligence or thought or whatever, instead of not thinking about it and just doing what you were designed to do, the pure voice of God called instinct, and just do it. Maybe that's what is interrupting us. It's that intelligence. So the weird part about this riddle is that in order to figure out if this is true, and instinct is the true voice of God, and that's what we have to do, we'll have to actually use our intelligence, now that we have it, to figure that out and find our way back from this scenic route back onto the understanding of what instinct is, because what pure instinct is might actually feel a little foreign to us, or not certain to us, since we've been out of touch with it for so long, our entire life. And everyone behind us life, we're pretty much drowning in intelligence, or what each individual's perspective of that intelligence is. And maybe that's the confusing factor, is that it's instinct, and everyone in the whole world in all of time has been looking everywhere else through all this scenic route of intelligence, but nobody can find that instinct because we're paying too close attention. It's too fun, it's too enjoyable to have that intelligence part where we're really like going on the scenic route of things. So it's kind of a weird thing that we'll have to use that curse, it seems, to figure out that the curse is the thing we're using. You know what I'm saying? It's like this cutting your own head off almost type of a thing. But I think intelligence has a lot to do with ego too, because without intelligence, the ego thing goes away. And so you can always just kill your ego through methods of your own choice. But that's probably something that would tie together as well. So I just thought that was kind of an interesting viewpoint on how to subscribe to the channel, and how to, just have a view on those two things being trajectories towards an understanding, or the end, and a way to get to the end, either the instinct route or the intelligent route. And the instinct route feels like a straight shot potentially in this theory, and the intelligence route is much longer and much more confusing, but it's so enjoyable because we think we're gaining out of this, when really maybe we're just losing, and we're totally missing the boat, because it's that instinct route. We should have just stayed an animal instead of trying to be so human. But anyways, be nice, okay? That's instincts knows that. Instincts, intelligence, everybody likes that stuff. Just be nice. Listen to 91.5 FM on the radio, KUSC.org on the internet, and instincts tells you that shit's good. Intelligence also tells you it's good. Actually, they say that music helps you be intelligent, so maybe that's not a good thing. It probably helps your instincts too. Just listen to it. Alright? And subscribe to the channel, because it's going to help my subscriber number thing. It's important, dude. I'm trying to get some money out of this video. Alright, man. We'll see you guys later. And subscribe. Bye.